Hello, everyone, and welcome to the High Stakes Fantasy Network YouTube channel and my Twitter account. I'm Greg Ambrosius, along with Shawn Childs. We're going to do another live stream draft tonight. Gladiator Championship, 12 teams, 14 rounds. All 14 of your players score for all 17 weeks. Shawn called it the Best Team Championship. That is what it's going to be known from here on out. Shawn, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. Just, going through the motions, trying to get ready for the bigger drafts, and we'll see what happens. These ones are kind of interesting, get a different flow, and not enough of them where I got a few shares of each and mucked it up a couple times, and some of the players haven't dropped on the back end of the roster I wanted, so it's not ideal, but it'll be interesting to see who can stay healthy and survive this type of contest and take a run at it, and hopefully you sell it out.
I hope we do too. I mean, we sold 30 leagues in the last 7 days. So obviously that discount that we had helped over the weekend, got people in here. So we have 80 leagues right now full. We're shooting for 175. I don't think we're going to sell out, but we're going to more than break even. And that's a good thing for a debut contest. So again, this is a new format. We're the only one who has ever done this. It's a best ball kind of, but all players on your team scores. We call it Best Team Championship. So yeah, get in. We're having them every night at 8 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern. We've got 2 hours and 4-hour ones going on the weekends. We got them at 3:30. So check them out. Jump on in. We got a lot of people with TBDs that need to jump into some leagues. So I think we're going to be in really good shape. I've been doing this with you the last several weeks. We started doing this in July. The reason was to just show people the format, right? And to just get them in here and learn the process about this. So I think it's been fun. This is my last draft that I'm going to do for a live stream. Tomorrow I've got a online auction championship at 9 o'clock with Mark Winokur. That should be a lot of fun. And then I'm done. I've done these all summer and it's been a lot of fun, but it's time to get to Las Vegas and get my butt filling things up. You're not coming to Las Vegas, are you?
No, disappointed not making it this year for various reasons. I wish I was, coming. I like it. It does overlap with baseball. If you got some contending teams, it kind of makes it a little tricky. And then if you have to write some stuff for work, it's kind of a triple thing going on. But it's a really good time in Las Vegas for football, with the games going live and whoever shows up there. So, but been hit or miss. I've been there more than not for football, but I've missed 4 or 5 years as well since you started in 2004, but I'll be back next year.
All right. 22 years in Las Vegas for us. We're there both weekends, Labor Day weekend and the first weekend of the NFL season. All right. We got a couple other drafters in the room here. Let's see if we can't get everybody in here. Johnny Gamble, welcome to the show tonight.
Yeah, this is Johnny Gamble, a.k.a. Johnny from Astoria, New York's in the building. I just want to say I love NFFC. It's the best fantasy site out there. I've been doing fantasy football since 2007, and there's not another website fantasy league that even comes close. So shout out to NFFCC.
All right.
Looking forward to the $50 Gladiator for tonight, and I'm not going to take back-to-back quarterbacks.
All right. What pick you have?
Number 10.
All right, number 10. Let's add one more to the stage. Joe and Maddie. Joe, how you doing tonight?
How's it going, guys? I'm here
Good,
with my
good.
daughter, Maddie. We're going to get started here. We got 8th pick. I don't know. Who do you like?
Why are you asking me that question?
This is your first football draft, so we're going to see how it goes.
Well, good. You're on a live stream on your first football draft. I love it.
Yeah.
Do you have a coin to decide who gets to make the pick?
Yeah, I don't know. We might have to. You want a thumb wrestle?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a thumb wrestle.
All right. Well, we're underway, and we just need Team 1 to make a pick here. And so Sean's got the 4th pick.
Good luck. I'm not doing.
Johnny's got the, what did he say?
Wait a minute, he just wanted to.
Well,
He's
Joey,
got number 8.
number 8. Okay.
I think he said number 8.
Yeah.
Johnny, you got what pick? The 10 pick?
Yeah, I'm number 10.
All right. Sounds
Just
good.
like
All
he
right.
drew it up.
Just like he drew it up. All right. Jamar Chase goes to number 1. Sean, you haven't had a quarterback with your first pick since I've been doing this with you. You got the 4th pick. What do you think tonight?
I just like the other one. I want to get Lamb. I know in this, I look at your ADPs in this recently for the thing, and Lamb slides maybe around 7, 8, or 9. But I just figured I might as well just gamble here and take a shot. And, be a little. I did take Daniels in the first round of the first one that I did with you.
Really?
That was a long time ago.
No?
Yeah.
All right. So
Everyone.
CD Lamb, that's one that you wanted. I think last week you wanted him and he was taken ahead of you. So starting out with a different player is good. Get different shares and such like that. So again, Lamar Jackson. So in the first round, again, because this is a 2 quarterback league.
Oh.
A lot of times we get 5 quarterbacks go in the first round.
Oh,
so
now you got to change up the strategy.
All right, so I got to do running back then.
Whatever you want.
There goes Joe Burrow to team 6.
Pick Robinson. All right, so I'll take Gibbs.
All right, let's hope he lasts.
Don't tell everybody who you want to take.
You can hear me?
Yes, of course we can.
It's not fair.
The guy in there is team 8. He says, "Okay, I'm taking him now, right now."
But she should be in the picture too. That's just disappointing.
All right, we got 3 quarterbacks in the first 7. Joe,
Make it
you're
4.
up. All right, make it 4. How many of these have you done so far?
This is my first Gladiator, actually. So first Superflex Gladiator. So we'll go with a quarterback in the first round because I'm probably going to take at least 2 or 3.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts? So you can only take 2 because this isn't really a super flex. It's only a 2 quarterback.
Okay.
One, so only 24 quarterbacks can be had here.
Okay. Good stuff. Good tips.
Interesting, right? So it's not really called a super flex, but it's kind of like a super flex. So you take 2 quarterbacks. Everybody can only have 2 is the most they can have. So here's the format. You have 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 4 wide receivers, a tight end, a defense, and a kicker. And then 4 flex positions. So you could start with only 2 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, and 7 wide receivers if you want to.
Right. Okay. So there's no bench spots. Is that right?
No bench spots. All
Okay.
14 that you're drafting are playing for 17 weeks. So
Okay, I got it.
you want to draft guys that are somewhat healthy, right? Because you want points for 17 straight weeks. And you want 2 good dominant quarterbacks because there's a 6 points per passing TD. So you're off to a good start so far. You got a running quarterback.
Yeah, I like Jaden Daniels. Let's go.
Johnny, you're team 10, aren't you? Or not?
Yeah, I'm going with McCaffrey here. I love that Jefferson's here, but I'm going to take McCaffrey.
All right. So Gibbs that's who everyone knew you wanted, and then the guy sniped you right in front of you.
Take the 1.
Gibbs would have been a great deal there.
Yeah, absolutely. Gibbs, let's just look at his ADP in our format here. Yeah, he goes around 8. Barkley goes at 7.
I believe for the question there, I think that was pick 7 that he's asking about when the voice.
What's that? Yeah, that's right. Joe's at 8.
So
And Johnny's at 10. All right. No more coaching. All right. So we had 4 quarterbacks go in the first round. We got Hurts the first pick of the second round. So 5 quarterbacks in the first 13. A lot of times we see 5 in the first 11. Not uncommon. Again, these top 5 go pretty early. And then we see if double up on quarterbacks. Happened last night. Someone took back-to-back quarterbacks in the first 2 picks. Another one took 2 quarterbacks in their first 3 picks. So again, once you get 2 quarterbacks, you're done with that position. So if you want to wait, you can get the 23rd and 24th quarterbacks if you want. Team 11 starts out with 2 wide receivers. We see this an awful lot from the back, from either Team 11 or Team 12. Seems to take a lot of wide receivers. We've called it the Gebby because Michael Gebby has taken 7 wide receivers in a row to start.
I'm going to go running back. Okay. All right, so we're going. We love the guy out of Miami. We're going to go with Davon Etienne right here.
Okay, so you start out 2 running backs again. Yep. Now you can only have 2 running backs, or you can load up on running backs. There's a lot of different roster builds here. Have you gone 2 running backs before with your first 2 picks?
Yeah. The last Gladiator draft I did 2 weeks ago, I drafted Gibbs, and then I got Taylor with the second pick.
Okay, so here we go. Team 9 and Team 10 start out with 2 running backs.
Nice.
Joe, now that we've told you the rules, now you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm wondering if I should take a flyer on the rookie in Vegas or go with the wide receiver instead.
Well, let's see. Genty, his ADP's 14 in the last 2 weeks.
Let's have some fun. Let's take Genty, see what he can do.
There you go.
Thanks, guys.
I
Yeah.
like him. I think he's going to be good this year. All right, so we got 2, 4, 6, 7 running backs already, more than the wide receivers at this point. So again, these gladiators, every one is so different. The roster builds can change from draft to draft as everybody takes a different player. But yeah, you don't see 7 running backs and 5 wide receivers too often in this format. And there goes Brian Thomas, good value there to team 7. We also like to look at if they stack quarterbacks with wide receivers. Happens an awful lot in this format. A little tougher to do, obviously, because the quarterbacks go so early in the online championships. We get a lot of Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. A couple weeks ago, I think it was like 39% of all RotoWire online championship teams had that stack. But you can't get that here because both of them always go in the first round. So, and again, I'm showing 11 rounds right here. I'll make the screen a little bit smaller as we see. But this way you can at least see the roster builds a lot easier. This is 14 rounds. Everybody's got to take 1 team defense, 1 team kicker. And Shawn, comes back to you.
Well, Stafford has influenced the Puka value in this draft, right? There's just, it seems like he slid a little further than normal with those running backs, a couple of them going in front of him and Nico Collins going in front. But I'm going to take a chance. Jimmy Garoppolo's okay, right?
I don't know. Devontae Adams said on the sidelines, I think I'm going to get killed here. I got to get out of here when Jimmy was a QB. So, no, I don't think he's all right.
Well,
But you're right. Puka's ADP in this format in the last 2 weeks is 16. You got him at 21. So, certainly good value there. But you're absolutely right. The Stafford not really practicing. So,
yeah,
has Pete Alonso been on fire, Joey says?
Well, he had 2 home runs last night and some RBIs. I had actually Francisco Alvarez with him last night. I'm trying to save my season, but I think Alonso had 2 more RBIs tonight. But I was surprised that I didn't even realize that the home run, all-time home run leader for the Mets only had 252, and he's got 254 now. That's crazy that you would think a team that would be that length of time of a franchise and only be that high.
I agree. In fact, I thought Strawberry would have had more than 252, right? All right, this is a 3rd round reversal. So we go back to team 12 to start round 3. We go 1 to 12 in round 1, 12 to 1 in round 2, 12 to 1 again in round 3. Bowers falls to team 12 at pick 1 there in round 3. I think it was it last night that he fell there? Again, he's fallen to the 3rd round a couple times that I've been watching this.
I would have taken him if Nicole would have gone.
Yep, that's a good value there. So team 12 with an interesting build there. Wide receiver, quarterback, tight end. Again, you only need 1 tight end, although there are the 4 flex positions. You can put a tight end in the 2nd flex position if you want.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
You want the quarterback? All right. So click quarterback.
Wow, Brian's in the house. Good to see you, Brian. Team 3 stack. Yeah, an Atlanta stack, I guess. You're absolutely right. Team 3 with Robinson and Drake London. Not your normal stack, quarterback, wide receiver, but definitely if you think that offense is going to take off, that's a good stack. And you can get Penix anytime you want in this draft.
I know somebody last week that was doing this, wanted to execute that and get the quarterback. And unfortunately, I think London one pick before him, and it did not fall right for him.
Yeah. That wasn't you, was it?
No, it wasn't me. I haven't been that far in the front. No, but it was in that the live stream.
All right, sounds good. All right, Johnny Fish loves the live streams. Thanks to you and Eric for helping out. I know Eric's in this draft tonight, but yeah, the live streams of the Gladiator Championship I think has really helped out an awful lot. People get to see firsthand how these babies work. All right, Joe, A.J. Brown, that's a pretty nice value to start out with a wide receiver, don't you think?
Yeah, that's not bad, but that's not me. That's not my pick.
Oh, that was Team 11.
Yeah, Johnny Gamble. Yeah.
Oh, that was Johnny's
I was
pick.
thinking of Tyreek Hill because I love Tyreek Hill upside this year,
Yeah.
but I can't pass on A.J. Brown. So I
Yeah,
had to take
there
him
you
there.
go. I think that's a good one there. All right. Sorry about that, Joy. I had you mixed up there. All right. Baker Mayfield is the 7th quarterback off the board. Mahomes goes 24th overall in this one. And now Joe is up, who already has a quarterback.
Now I'm up. I'm going to take my Canadian brother here, Chase Brown, Cincy.
Hey, there you go. Chase's value has certainly gone up recently, so this is a good buy right there.
Yeah, he was a monster in the second half last year, so we'll see if he can keep it going.
Yep, absolutely. ADP is 27. Yeah, I think he had, 86% of snaps last year, and there's nobody else to replace him. So, all right, Ronnie wants to know where in Canada, since he's your Canadian brother.
Yeah. I'm coming from Vancouver, BC tonight on the West Coast.
Very good, very good. All right. I was going to say, Maddie's up too late if you're on the East Coast.
Yeah,
there, so
yeah.
I
That's
approve.
bedtime.
She's okay. She can stay up if you're on that side there. It's past my bedtime. What am I talking about? Right, Shawn? I'm a old man. I need to go to bed pretty soon.
Man, you punch out after 12 rounds, so it doesn't matter.
I know. I'm not even making 12 tonight. We're going 11, and then I'm calling it a night. All right?
It's a
I don't
long
need to
loss.
see everybody's team kickers and team defenses. So
It's more the selling point for you.
I'm selling. I'm selling right now. You're supposed to help me sell right now. So here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams with quarterbacks right now. Nobody's doubled up. Last night we had 2 of them double up. So interesting. John Fish has been at the team 1 spot the last couple of live streams that we've done, and had nice builds over there. But he did not take a quarterback early. Lots of wide receivers from that spot. We'll see what team 1 does here. All right, Shawn, you got a chance for a Gebby tonight. 7 straight wide receivers.
I was going to go make a run at it, too.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I
Let's
probably
do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it?
Let's do it.
Well, who do you want me to take?
I don't
Can you
know.
say?
I'm not looking at the draft room. I just love the Gebbys.
All right.
Yeah, baby. Again, Michael Gebby. Michael Gebby is named after you. If you're in this, I don't even know if you're in this one, but 7 wide receivers in a row, and Fish says he does it multiple times. All right, there. Team 2 is taking his 2nd quarterback. He's done with that position, but nice start there with Jackson and Goff.
Yeah, you got me off of Bucky Irvin. I was going to take him, so team 3 was probably happy. He's got a bright future, like as in Albright. Sorry.
Is that where he's drafted tonight? I didn't even know.
That's all right. He's in every draft anyways.
Brian says Cincinnati's going to be run heavy. Absolutely. Defense is going to be brutal this year, so the Chase Brown pick has been approved.
Run heavy? So Joe Burrow's not going to break Peyton Manning's record for passing yards and passing touchdowns this year?
I think he has a chance to put up some big numbers, definitely. All right, Joey. Yeah, I'm not doing live streams. If John and Eric want to do some, or Shawn wants to do one on their own, I'll set them up. But my nights are going to be taken going forward here. It's been fun. I mean, we've been doing these on Tuesday and Wednesday nights, so it has been a lot of fun.
I can do it. I'll take control. You're fired, Greg.
All right, you heard it here right now. I've been fired.
Traded for a player to be named later in the
You've been
NFFC.
with us as long as anybody, 22 years in both baseball and football, so you can fire. Oh, you are up to try and keep the Gebby going. But now you don't have many running backs left. Gee whiz. You should have taken Irving there.
Yeah, well, whatever. We made it this far. Might as well take a receiver. We're going to stay in this lane and not even look. So Marvin Harrison to double up on the double Stafford team. DJ Moore with Caleb Williams. I don't
You
know.
talking out loud? Is that what you're doing?
I'm talking to you, and you're not giving me any advice.
Oh, I'm going Marvin Harrison. How's that?
Man, he can make some big plays. We'll see what happens. As a 4th receiver, he seems better.
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
So you set the tone for this influence of me in the 3rd round.
I know. I like it, though. You know you can get some bargains at running back. The one guy you talked about like 2 weeks ago, you can still get him late.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he's any good.
No, it doesn't mean that, but you can still get him if you want him.
And then I got nothing for quarterbacks.
All right. Team 11 is also in the same lane as you, so we'll see how far he goes. All right, one team, like I say, double up on quarterbacks. And as you can see, these go pretty quick. I mean, we'll get these 14 rounds in less than an hour. And as we get closer to week 1, maybe we'll be doing them every hour. Labor Day weekend, we'll schedule them pretty heavily. So if you're looking to do some on Saturday, Sunday, Monday of Labor Day weekend, we're going to load them up. Again, $50.
Just a comparison, I know you run this for baseball, but the teams in baseball, do they end up having only like 14, 15, 16 players healthy at the end of the year?
Yes. I mean, if you look at the championship team, you go, ugh, what is that? This will be very interesting to see how healthy the winning team is. Again, there's no championship round or anything. You're just scoring points for 17 weeks. We pay the top 3 in each league, $200 the first place, $100 the second, $50 the third, and $7,500 the grand prize. Once your draft is done, your work is done. And you just kind of look at the scoring during the season and see where you are. And don't worry about bye weeks. Shawn was worried about bye weeks, but I understand what you were saying, Shawn. You know, you don't want all your guys on week 8 and then you get a 57-point week, right? But
and I haven't even been looking. But is this more? You think that this draft has been more of a running back flow at the first 4 rounds than some of the other ones? Yeah.
Absolutely. Last night was the same thing, kind of. I think people have learned from the early ones, and Johnny, you can talk about this if you've changed a little bit. But the early ones, I mean, people were so worried about quarterbacks, they were jumping in, getting 2 quarterbacks with their first 3 picks, and then getting a couple running backs, and then really heavy on the wide receivers. I think people are realizing that they can still get a good quarterback at QB12, QB11, or whatever.
Yeah, it's just it's definitely a different flow, and at some point, I mean, you only need 24 quarterbacks, but when you look at it, it's probably 19 you feel like they're okay, and maybe even 2 or 3 of those other ones, if you have a really strong front guy, you'd be okay with him as a second quarterback.
Yep. Wide receiver left.
All right, Joey, what about Kenneth Walker? There is some injury concern there.
Yeah, I got to admit, I'm not up to speed on the latest injury with him, but I think he'll be healthy. He's a pretty good workhorse when he's going well, and I like watching the Seattle games. We're only a couple hours down the road here, so kind of a hometown pick.
There you go. All right. Yep, if he can stay on the field, he'll be solid. So, all right, Team 11, same lane as Shawn, neck and neck.
He better not cave in the next round.
If he does, you can. All right.
Ooh, there's.
All right, who's got a better stack there, Shawn? You or him?
I mean, Jefferson and Lamb are kind of unique because they're about the same. Where they're 2 really top players and coming off Jefferson wasn't really a down year, but he could have been a little bit better.
Yep.
As far as yards and stuff like that. And Lamb, had that shoulder injury and he kind of bad quarterback play, and he was a lot less scored, I think. So I would say it's about even the first 2.
Metcalf.
I'd say he definitely has a round advantage in the 3rd round, and
that's a wide receiver.
Debatable on that, because Harrison to me is more of a wild card.
Yeah.
DJ Moore has a little more proven resume, but the quarterback has to prove himself. So I'd say he has an advantage right now after 4 rounds.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks to 3RR. He's got a little bit of an advantage, right? All right, Team 12, taking 1 of every color so far. See what he does here.
Maybe a kicker. Yeah, keep the fluke.
Not yet. Soon, but not yet. Devontae Adams. Also falling because of the Stafford bad back. Stafford's a gamer. He'll show up for 17. Don't worry about it.
He would have went to Team 10, I think, there. I heard rumors in the background, but
did you?
Not that I was listening.
All's fair in love and war in fantasy football. All right. We're holding our breath here on Team 11. See if he can keep down the yellow brick road.
Nah, he's not taking a wide receiver.
Going to Gebby.
I don't know. Yeah, some of them okay, but the other positions are probably a little bit stronger at this point in the draft. Oh, yeah, boy.
Oh, there we go. All right. Now you can't back down. You got to match him.
He was worthy up to the task.
He was, definitely. Michael Gebby, if you are listening, you need to come to Park MGM so I can see you again. I don't get over to the Win. So unless Shawn's there, then I'd go over to the Win. But love to see Michael. I haven't seen him for a while. Last time I think he came was a baseball event.
Yeah, once he shifted, you know, where he's working, it was a little further away.
Yeah.
I did run him down a couple of years ago down there,
Did ya?
but yeah, I did. But I don't think I saw him in baseball this year. But.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a couple of years. Good stuff. All right. Like Shawn says, it's an interesting draft. A lot of running backs going earlier. Now let's see what's going on.
Take your time. No rush.
Get my cap on here. It looks better.
Johnny, what's your thoughts on that rookie Tip McMillan's?
Oh, I'm so glad that Joe passed on him and took Worthy. I'm loving that rookie wide receiver at Carolina.
Yep.
He's going to get huge monster targets every game. I'm not really worried about Adam Thielen. What is he, like 50 years old? So, yeah, no tight end. And I really think Bryce Petty, this is the year that he's going to – I mean, he's not going to be a Pro Bowl or anything like that, but I see a big jump.
Yeah, I could see Bryce Young definitely improving this year. All right. Joe, you're one of the only ones that hasn't had a wide receiver yet. Are we going?
Yeah, I got sniped on DK Metcalf there, so
yeah.
I had him queued up, but I'm gonna go with little Zay Flowers, the little what do they call him, the joystick.
Yep. Very good. All right, let's see if we had any hookups or stacks. I should see Jalen Hurts, nothing there. Mayfield, Evans, Team 9 with Mayfield Evans combo right there. Nothing for Joe at Daniels at this point. Allen, nothing. Burrow, nothing. All right, not a whole lot of stacks so far. You don't have to in this format, but it never hurts if you get a hot quarterback and a hot wide receiver. So we'll keep an eye on that. But so far, not a whole lot. Cortland Sutton and Chuba Hubbard go after Zay Flowers. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 teams with at least two running backs right now. And we got 2 teams with 0 running backs. The 0 RB strategy. All right, Shawn, you're one away from here. What are you thinking on next one here?
I was going to take Henderson, and I'm not saying names because I don't care if he takes them, but just to get a running back. But it is kind of a split, and then even further on, I mean, if I'm going to take 2 running backs in this team structure, I'm probably okay to get away with it. But the quarterback, I probably need to take one in the next 2 rounds if I want to get one of these decent players. So.
Well,
it's 3 behind me. I haven't even though I drafted with Team 3 a few times, I haven't even paid attention who he has taken at quarterback. But I'm pretty confident that he wouldn't take who I would take first.
He takes Joe Burrow, and he's gone, so don't worry.
Yeah, I mean,
we just saw Henderson take it to the house from 100 yards, right? You saw that.
And I live like an hour and 10 minutes away from Foxborough, but you know what? I'm going to go off the grid here.
Are you? Oh, all right.
I'm going the second to the wide receiver thing. You got me running there. See?
There you go. See, Eric's very happy with that.
I don't know why he's listening on this thing. I'm just trying to help him out.
I thought you were going to take Henderson for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, to me, it's like he's going to get maybe 8 to 10 catches, and he will be the 3rd down guy for sure. But how many passes will the Patriots throw to the running back? Got pretty good, balanced receiving options, and I guess Stevenson's a little bit nicked up, but it still isn't as clean as as he, thinking he's going to be. I think he in your one of your leagues, a main event I saw the other night, he went in like the 4th round or something.
Yeah, no, he's been going to the 4th round in the OCs.
Yeah, so I mean, talent-wise, yeah, and he's definitely seems like he adds another dimension to the Patriots' offense. But maybe it takes him, a half a year to get 18 touches a game. I'm not sure, but I do like him. But just in this kind of, if it was a real, different kind of format or something, I would have probably maybe taken him for sure. I wouldn't be, but I wouldn't be in this position if you didn't screw me up in the 3rd round.
I'm glad you're blaming me. All right, there goes Bo Nix. So Team 1 does take a second quarterback. Team 3, very interesting build, and we've seen it before on our live streams. He's built with running back heavy, but 4 out of the first 5 picks being running backs is very interesting. Again, you've got 4 flex positions. He's used 2 of them on running backs already. Oh, and he definitely loves that pick. He definitely loves seeing George Pickens fall, though. He's loving this team. I know he is.
Yeah.
Type in the comments that you love this team. I know you do. All right, let's see. Last man standing on wide receiver consecutives. Yep. Shawn, I can't even see you. Who'd you take?
I took Dak because I just wanted to put him with Lamb and I wasn't going to push it.
Yeah.
So I moved. Yeah, but I guess if I was a little wiser and if I wanted to stack Dallas, I could have taken Pickens over, a rookie receiver. But yeah.
See, I knew EA was listening. See, he's listening. Send a check. Absolutely. Hell, come on up to Wisconsin. I'll hand it to you.
He cashes in like 82% of his leagues, doesn't he?
I don't know. If he does, he's in good shape because he's in over 30 of these. I know that. So, all right. So you did the Prescott Lamb hookup there, stack, if you will. How valuable do you think that is in this format?
I just think that if you're looking for an offense to click in a year, together, and I think that Dallas running back situation is kind of messy where, I'm not confident that they're going to score a lot of rushing touchdowns. So I think the pass is going to be important to them, and I expect them to throw 600 passes, and, Lamb's going to be active, and if he's had success, Prescott has to have success. So it makes sense to put the two together.
Yep, absolutely. All right. I love where Laporta's going. I think that's great value here. He's the 4th tight end. He goes well after the other 3. I've been saying that a lot. I like him an awful lot. Love the Calvin Ridley pick, team 7. I think Ridley's going to move on up. Cam Ward, we're seeing good things out of him as well. So good round here right now. This is a fun one to watch. George Pickens, like I said, for team 3, I think that's a solid second wide receiver there, and I know he loves that one. But there you go. All right, so we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 teams without any quarterbacks. See if they panic or just let it ride right now. We've got 10 off the board, I believe, right now.
I have to believe that they go run a little bit on this next turn or so,
Yeah, yep. Hawkinson goes not too far after Laporta. He didn't go after Laporta last night in the live stream that we did. He actually was like the 7th tight end that went off last night. So interesting, but he does go closer to Laporta in most drafts.
Yeah, I probably should have taken Laporta or 2 over this Dunze because a little more proven player too, and then get a little better advantage at the tight end position there.
You like Odunze better than I do. I think he could have a good year, but it's just so dependent on Caleb Williams taking a big step this year, and I'm just not convinced of it.
You can say it, Greg. The Bears suck. Come on, say it.
The Bears still suck. That's what I say. That's what we say in Green Bay. Bears still suck. No, we'll see. I think, obviously it's all dependent on Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. If he can turn them around.
Well, now I want to ask you this question. You got to be honest, right?
All right. Yeah.
Running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends combined, who has better options, Love or Caleb Williams?
Well, I think Caleb Williams probably does.
All right, I like it.
Well, because our wide receivers, there's not, a wide receiver 1 out of the bunch, to be truthful. So, now, I like Matthew Golden. Maybe he steps up. Maybe he becomes that. We'll see.
Did you buy his jersey?
I haven't bought it yet. No, because I got Christian Watson and a Love. Those are the 2 I like to wear to home games. So, but the Watson the Watson's a throwback one too. I really love that one.
Do you buy the quarterback jerseys because you figure they're going to be there for a while? Like when they take these wide receivers in the first round, you figure they'll be gone in 2 years. You don't want to waste the money on the jersey.
So you can ask my brother Mike that question. So Mike gets the running backs every year. He's got a whole closet full of guys that lasted like 2 years in Green Bay. His latest one was Dylan. I was like, don't get Dylan. No, I like him. He's going to be around a long time. He is out the door. So
you got to shut off Team 11 on the wide receiver.
Oh, beautiful! Is it Michael?
It's over. It's over. He maxed out.
Yeah, 6. No, he hasn't maxed out yet. That's 6.
No, yeah, you're right.
He's got one more shot. I don't even know who his team is. It's not Michael, is it?
No. It's
okay. You don't have to say it.
I don't recognize the name. I'm a first-time caller.
Very good, Team 11. Good job, Team 11. I like the 7 wide receiver possibility there.
Let's see if there's anybody he'll take next.
All right, Team 12 takes his second quarterback. So again, we're still waiting. 4 teams have none. We'll see what Team 11 does here. The Gebby is 7 in a row, but I said last night 6 in a row is good enough. That qualifies.
Well, 5 of the first 6 have injury tags next to their name on the cue, or a suspension for Addison, But there you go.
There you got a stack right there at the McConkey Herbert one there. I like that.
He finessed the stack.
Oh, I'm not next.
Greg,
Yeah.
Greg, so this is going to be for you. I love Golden, okay?
Going with Matthew Golden, I like it.
I love him. It's unfortunate what the news with Jaden Reed, like he's in that walking boot, but we're getting Matthew Golden right now.
Well, that's why Golden is moving on up, because who knows? Even Jaden Reed said he's not sure he's going to be ready for week 1. So, the Saturday exhibition game was just a disaster for the Packers. First of all, they looked crappy. They were terrible. The Jets ran all over them.
Superflex.
Tears a ligament in his left thumb. He had surgery Tuesday. So, Team 9 with his second quarterback. So we got a couple of teams doubling up on QBs. Kind of like the Mayfield Purdy combination there. No hookup with Purdy, but solid QB too. All right, let's see if these next 3 do anything with quarterbacks. Joe, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Rashee Rice, but I don't know if the guy's in jail or what. I don't know.
That's a risky one.
Upside. Yeah. Let's roll the dice. NFL is pretty
He
lenient
was
on
left.
criminals. So let's take
He was last seen in the breakdown lane.
All right, Shawn took him earlier last week, didn't you, Shawn?
Yeah, I took him one of those, but it's just if he's like a wide receiver 3 on your team, he could probably score enough. But it's dependent on if he does get suspended and how long that will be. So he's definitely an interesting player because he's got a lot wider range of a price point I think than he did in like late June and July.
Yeah. Yep, we will see. The NFL should make a decision soon so we all could draft properly. We don't know what the hell's going on. Like you say, sometimes they're lenient. Sometimes they bring down the hammer. Addison getting 3 games. If they decide this year, you would think that Rice would get more than that. But who knows? We will find out. So.
Yeah, you got to think if there was no controversy or any suspension hanging in the balance.
Oh yeah.
He's way up the list on my wide receiver board.
He's a second rounder if he's not suspended. There's no doubt. He was so good before he got hurt last year, and they said he looked good early on. All right, there goes Justin Fields. So one of the 3 in the middle here double up on wide receivers. CJ Stroud goes to Team 5. Shawn, is that you?
I went.
You went with the homer pick.
No, I was. It was actually a revenge pick because last week that Team 3 was right before me and took him on the way into me, so I figured I'd pay him back. And
there you go.
So, but I don't.
The thing is, there's still going to be a lot of good wide receivers when you pick.
All right, I will say you did the Gebby tonight too. 6 out of 7 is the Gebby, so we had 2 guys with the Gebby going tonight. I like it. Well done.
Yeah, so at some point a running back would be kind of important.
Well, you'll need 2 of them before you get done here. That's for sure. But you'll need 2 quarterbacks too before you get done. All right, through 7 rounds in 35 minutes. Again, these should get done in about an hour. We'll go a little faster as we get to tight end or team kickers and team defense. If you're not familiar with the NFFC, there goes the first team defense in the 8th round. We do team defense. We do team kicker too. So you just need 1 of each. And there you go. Drake May, first QB for Team 3.
So that's what I thought. He was going to take Diggs in May and hook him up on the next turn. So
he probably would have.
So I was going to take May to go hook him up, and now I'm going to have to go hook up with the Dunze and take Williams.
Okay.
So that's what but Diggs it seems like he's mispriced based on how he's been looking in practice, and I know he still has the injury tag, but if he play, I don't think he'll play in the preseason, so you won't see him, do anything on the field. But I think that in drafts when we get in September for the live stuff, he's definitely going to move up.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, tearing an ACL during the season always scares me. People were high on Ayuk, and now you hear he might not be back till week 6. But I think it is different with Diggs. I think he will be back sooner, probably week 1. But you're right; he won't play in the preseason.
Yeah,
There you
so
go.
I got a share of them at least. So
All right. Then you got Caleb. You've had Caleb before, I think.
yeah, I was going to take him. I think I took DJ Moore in one of those other ones, and I ended up with some combination of a Bears guy and in one of those. But you frowned on it when I did it. So
No, I think you were taking too many guys from our division, so that's why I kicked you off the screen.
I know, but
So if you take too many again tonight, if you take too many Bears, I'm kicking you off the screen tonight.
I'm off the Bears. They're all gone.
Okay, good. Phew.
Well, I guess the tight end position maybe, but not that I'm going to take a tight end from there. But
I did it to Michael O'Brien last Tuesday. He kept taking, and he's a Packers fan. He kept taking Bears and Vikings. I kicked them off 5 times, right off the screen, 5 times.
They just don't respect the Green Bay team.
No, there's no superstars anymore. No superstars. Love. Let's see if he even gets picked tonight. My goodness, terrible. ETN falling to round 8 is interesting. Pollard, certainly a bigger role there. That's a good pick.
Yeah, ETN's an interesting guy because most people think that he's kind of done, but he's young enough where he's the 3rd best running back a couple of years ago, and different coach, and they used the running backs a lot last year in Tampa Bay, so he's kind of a wild card where if he's discounted, I think that's a reasonable.
He needs to get traded is what he needs.
Yeah, kind of.
Greg,
Yo,
so you know who's going to win MVP this year in the NFL?
Jordan Love.
That's who I'm taking. That's my guy.
So I answered your question correctly, right?
Jordan Love.
All right, your first quarterback is Jordan Love.
He's got the hookup.
He's got the hookup. I like it. That's got to be the hookup for us to succeed this year, no doubt about it. So I'm watching your team closely. I like it.
Thank you.
It's not good that he tore a ligament in his left thumb, but they think he'll be back in practice in another.
Yeah, I heard that report. Yeah, he should be good for week 1.
He'll be good, but still crazy. Last play of the preseason game, he's in there for 2 series because they were so bad in the first series. Then he gets sacked and hurts his left thumb.
What a shame.
All right. We got Team 10 and Team 11 each need 1 quarterback. Team 8, Team 7, Team 5, Team 3.
Oh, they took Chris Olave.
Joe, you took that quarterback first and now holding off for a while, huh?
Yeah, I had I'm a Pats fan, so I had Drake May on the board, but I didn't get to him fast enough.
On the radar. All right.
That's a long commute.
It is, yeah. I'm originally from the East Coast, but migrated out west and never went back. But I'm staying loyal to the Pats.
You're not wanted and you're across the line. You can't come back in the U.S. or anything, can you?
Yeah. I'm still good. I got a clean record.
All right.
There goes Caleb Johnson in round 9. I think he was going a little bit higher before. Not a great preseason performance for him. Trevor Lawrence goes to Team 11. All right, Team 11's kind of like you, Shawn. You guys are mirroring each other here. He's got 7 wide receivers already. Chris Olave was his 7th. He needs some running backs and tight end.
Yeah, it gets tough. Because I am going to be not very good at running back. I really probably should take 3. Just like even if it's like a split in one backfield and try to execute that. So if I take the 7th receiver, then I'm forced myself to be pretty much committed to 2 weaker running backs. So, and there isn't many great options left, but hopefully you got the advantages, the other positions. So, I guess it's kind of interesting. I had Aaron Jones rated pretty good and everybody's talking about Mason getting some touches, but I think Jones is still pretty good back, and the Vikings are a pretty good offense, so he's probably the best guy on the board.
Yep, like you said, Team 11 has put himself with 7 wide receivers, so he can only take 2 running backs. You still have the option, like you say, if you want 3 running backs, but he's used up all 4 flex positions and his 3 wide receiver positions. So he's left with 2 running backs, a tight end, kicker, and defense. So interesting start there. But that's the beauty of these Gladiators. There's just so many different roster builds. You can look at Team 3 with 4 picks, running backs in his first 5 picks. Team 8, Joe's got 3 running backs and a quarterback with his first 4. And then you got teams 4 and 11 that are all yellow brick roads. So pretty interesting. That's why we love doing these live streams, so you guys can see all of this in the real time. There goes Mark Andrews. He actually went last night ahead of Hawkinson. So that's pretty good value for Andrews right there with likely being injured.
It is, that's pretty good value when tight ends for sure.
All right, Joe, you're doing Homer, and now you got Seattle Cup. You're going to watch the Pats, and you're going to watch the Seahawks on this.
That's
team.
what I do. That's usually what I go with. Pats and Seahawks. We'll make it down for a couple of games, maybe to Seattle this year, and hopefully Cooper Kupp's going to suit up in them.
Yep, he'll be interesting there. He's already got the grunge haircut, so he's acclimated himself to Seattle.
He fit in really well in Seattle.
Michael Pittman still falling. There goes Aaron Jones. You spoke it into existence there, Shawn.
Yeah, I was selling. I think
you take the other option if you wanted to.
No, I'm not taking him. Well, there's not much left, Greg.
I know. That's what happens when you wait this long. But you have the advantage at the wide receiver position.
I could take a crappy running back, or I can just pound the wide receiver, and I think I can get a 180-point wide receiver.
What? It's all about points. So whoever you pick right now should score the most points on your team.
Tight end's dead, quarterback's out. I got 1 yellow sticker, or I want to go 3 running backs. That's about it, Yeah, I'm not confident in there. So you know what? I'm going to take the best player, even though he's going to miss some time. How about that?
Oh, yeah, 3 games out. You had the right offense pegged.
Yeah, I couldn't take Reed because Reed's a little nicked up. So if he's going to miss a game or 2 and limping around, and Godwin's going to miss some time, and Mooney's hurt, and everybody after that doesn't kind of fit the profile. At least Addison's, 9 or 10 touchdowns and pretty active, and we'll see how the quarterback does there. So best available athlete. What happened there?
I think it's a good pick. Yes, he's going to miss 3 games, but I think he can score 180 points, like you say, in 14 games. So, yeah, the Broncos D, that is a new record, I would think.
Are they that good?
Well, they're certainly going above any other one in every single one that we look at. In the auctions, they go for 4, and everybody else is 2 or 1. And in the drafts, yes. Oh, and he doubles up with the best there.
Magic kicker? Well.
Oh, it was Steelers. I thought it was a different one. All right. Oh, scared the crap out of Team 3 there. First D, first kicker for Team 2. Still need some wide receivers for Team 2. All right, we'll go through right around 11, and then it's night time. So at least everyone can see. Steelers, that's probably a new record for there as well. Go through round 11 so everyone can just see the builds that everybody is making. Again, very interesting. Team 3, he's got 5 running backs right now. That's an interesting build for sure. Not unusual for Team 3, though. Shawn, you're going to have to get a running back somewhere. There goes Mason.
I'm looking for guys in striped suits.
This is all my fault, isn't it?
No, not really.
Okay, phew, good. The Bucky Irving one. You could have had one up there.
Yeah, so.
Oh, surprise, Team 3.
So I got to take somebody that's going to get some points rather than taking a total 0.
That's right. That is a definite strategy.
You figure you got the advantage of all the wide receivers and you got a good team, and then you take like a Junkins and you're going to get a chance of guys out all season and taking a 0. What's the sense of playing?
Don't do it.
and then you take Jalen Warren. At least you know he's going to be active, catch some passes, and get some points for you. And hopefully you have enough of the other structure. So I guess that's the way. That's the best guy to take. I mean, I could take Robinson, but it's just he doesn't catch enough passes, and not that Warren is. So I'm just taking a guy that scores some points. I'm selling out.
You had no choice, but I think that's the right move right there. Again, Caleb Johnson did not look good in pass protection and didn't really look explosive. There was only one preseason game. He still goes ahead of Warren, but I think Warren's going to have a role there. I mean, you got a veteran quarterback who wants a back that can pass protect for him, right? All right. So there goes the Cowboys kicker. They're usually the first one off the board, and guy can get 6.5 points with any kick, 65 yards or so. What about that kid from Jacksonville, huh? A little 70-yarder in preseason? That'd be 7 points in our scoring system.
John Stamuller said his son went to school with him, and he said he was a guy that used to swear a lot, and he wasn't that big a guy. You know, it's kind of interesting that he's booming kicks when he's, like something, not like a Janikowski or something like that.
Yeah, I don't have to be a big dude for that.
20 minutes.
What's your over-under? 22 yards for field goal, you think you make?
No, I got a bad right knee. You know that. I can't even make it that far.
Damn it, I just got sniped. I wanted JJ. Just got sniped.
Sorry, needed another quarterback. Let's go. Michigan Wolverines, JJ, Minnesota, they make every quarterback look good. Sam Darnold last year, I don't know about him in Seattle this year, but I think JJ is definitely going to make things look really, really sweet in Minnesota.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he does. They're definitely high on him. And he looked okay in the first preseason game for sure. So, it'll be interesting. A lot depends on him in that offense. Jefferson depends on him, obviously. Hawkinson, he's going to be important. So, okay. As you can see on the scroll below, we got Gladiator $10 off. That's 20% off. Again, we've got 80 full leagues right now. We're shooting for 175. Who knows? Maybe John will do a live stream. Shawn might do a live stream going forward.
If they I don't have to take a quarterback.
Promote it for sure.
Guy at 11 and 12, they both have quarterbacks. So I could take the best available player.
Greg, I asked you last week, you think the overall winner in the football is somebody that reaches outside the normal range of players and drafts maybe a receiver, running back, or even a quarterback that doesn't get drafted in those leagues?
Well, I mean, I think it's very possible that the first 10 rounds are pretty similar for everybody, right? So maybe that last running back, like you had talked about with me, that very few people have, right? Like if only 2% or 3% of people have a certain player and he becomes a starter and puts up big points, absolutely. Because I don't think we're seeing much variance on the quarterbacks. The top 24 seem to be kind of established, if you will. So, yeah, I do think if somebody takes kind of a wild card and he comes through, we'll have an advantage. But it's all coming down to injuries, right? Like you just can't afford to have much for injuries.
You know what? Now you could start taking your late.
This format is really favorable. Actually, I mean, if you cheat the tight end, you might as well go all the way because, there's 4 or 5 guys still left, and most people are only going to take one more tight end. So you're never going to get, shut out of somebody that's at least can score 150, 160 points if they stay healthy.
Another good player. Let me just see for you. I know I'm taking a quarterback with the next pick, so or I can wait. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. 3 quarterbacks can be taken.
Yeah.
2. I got Mims. Let's see what we're going to do here.
All right. So, again, we'll probably cut it off here after round 11. I thank everybody who's joined us on these Tuesdays and Wednesdays for the live streams. Again, tomorrow, online auction championship. I've never done an online live stream auction before. I'll have the auction room open. Unfortunately, it's my voice that's in the auction room, so you'll hear an awful lot of me, a little stereo action, but should be a lot of fun tomorrow night. Mark Winokur is in that one with me. David Keel's going to join us on that one as well, so should be a lot of fun. Again, 9 p.m. Eastern time on our YouTube channel. All right. Again, these Gladiators, we have them every night at 10 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. We got them on the weekends at 3:30, and we'll be starting to add a few more. Everybody with TBDs, jump on in and get in. And this sale, $10 sale, is good through tomorrow at about noon. So jump on in if you want to get that. It's only going to be available until about tomorrow. I think it expires at that point. So.
Oh, it's my turn to pick. Oh, I thought.
All right, Johnny, your last one. What are you going to do for me?
How about Jaden Reed?
Jaden Reed, why not? In for a penny, in for a pound, right?
Right. It's a good value. Now, this is the thing. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 more quarterbacks to be taken. So this is the strategy here. Do I take a quarterback here knowing that there's about 5 or 6 available, right?
Yeah.
Or do I get my, Jaden Reed or the Cleveland running back? That's the strategy here.
Yep, you got 3 behind you. That probably will take one, I would think.
You know what? We're going to go with the Cleveland running back, Sampson. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's moved up draft boards for sure. He's going in the 10th round of OCs recently. If you're not a Jerome Ford believer, certainly Sampson's got a real good role there. I think that's a good pick. Now you'll see, though, I think the other 3 quarterbacks are going to be taken here before you. All right, Joe, we're going to wait for you. You look like you need some more wide receivers. Is that what you're thinking, or what are you thinking?
I am, but I'm thinking the guy that I'm looking at might be available down the road a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, I'm down to the last couple of flex spots, so I guess it filled my wide receivers.
Yep, you got 2 more flex positions left. There goes Jaden Reed right there, Team 9.
Yeah, I think the Reed with a hookup with Love and that thing would be kind of more interesting. I mean, I know Sampson has a chance, but it still could get really cloudy there. But especially where you got 3 running backs already in front.
Yep, that could have been a hell of a stack there. There goes Jordan Mason. That's a good pick.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Jones can stay healthy this year. I don't know. He's getting up there in age, so maybe Mason gets a bigger piece of the pie than we think.
That's right. That's interesting for us old farts to call him getting up there in age. What is he, about 30? I guess. I wish I was 30.
Yeah, you and I aren't playing in the NFL, Greg.
No, we're not. All right. Thanks a lot, Joey. You've been on a lot of these. Appreciate it. Great time on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It was great fun for sure. We'll wait for Shawn to make his pick, and then we'll sign her off there.
Sounds good. Just all the listeners, everyone watching at home, remember, don't listen to those clowns on ESPN and the NFL Network. You make your pick, okay? Don't listen to those idiots on ESPN and NFL Network. You make your pick, okay? Because if you're going to go down with the ship, it's better that it's your pick,
That's right. Don't forget about the ADPs even once you get in the draft room. I mean, if you feel strongly about a guy, don't be afraid to jump him or not. So appreciate all you guys being on with me tonight as well from all over the world. British Columbia, Manhattan, Massachusetts. Where are you from, Johnny?
New York.
New York. All right. I'm in northern Wisconsin. Got to get home tomorrow. But it's been fun up here this summer. All right, Shawn, what are you thinking here?
I think I'm just going to take a kicker because I kind of know that I can get a tight end, the next round for sure, and I'm going to just see what happens and what I'm going to do with the second running back, and maybe get somebody that doesn't kind of know I'm going to get drafted. So just take a kicker, hopefully that ranks up high, and second one off the board. And defense, I haven't really got my head wrapped around of what I really like on the defensive thing. So I've been kind of waiting until the end to do that. So. But kind of interesting. It's definitely different than the other drafts that I did. But
yeah, it definitely is.
You need to stay healthy, no matter who you draft. So,
all right, sounds good. I appreciate Shawn joining me on Wednesday nights. Thank you so much. Thank you guys, Johnny, Joe. Everybody have a great night tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream. Thanks, everyone.
Salvo. Good night.
Thank you for joining us on the High Stakes Fantasy Network podcast. To get in the game, go to playnfc.com.